Fresh Start program for at-risk youth to try to give back to the community. And I try to use spoken word poetry to give them a sounding board to release stress and the pressures of living in the inner city. So I'm writing a proposal right now so that I can present to him to see if I can get a regular poetry slam contact or forum each week or each month, however we want to do it, so these youth can vent and we can get feedback from that literature, that poetry, what they're writing. So this poem is called Portrait of an Inmate, and I spell portrait as P-O-O-R-T-R-A-T because I was in federal prison, so I met people of all different backgrounds, but they were from different cities, but they all had one common denominator. Poverty caused them to do the crime and indulge in criminal enterprises as they did. Most of them sold drugs. I was a stick-up kid, I robbed banks. So what I did in there, I formed poetry contests for different cities because everybody was so separate and divided. But we was all black people and we all came from the same walk of life. And it definitely relieved the tension in the air. It wasn't that many stabbings, violent incidents, and it helped. And people from Chicago that never associated or socialized with people from Cleveland, Florida, California, everybody started coming together, getting to know each other from the slams. So I wrote this poem from a person that I met. He was 22 years old and he's got life without parole for selling drugs. And he told me about his life, and it's like a narrative. I'm writing about him. It's not my personal lifestyle or personal experience. But I talked to a lot of people, and I just wrote this poem based on him and his background. And it's called Portrait of an Inmate. The fate a man creates manifests in the mistakes he makes, as well as in direct result of the steps in his life he takes. We all have taken steps in our lives which we regrettably wish we could retrace. Realized too late that we could have turned around and gone the other way. When we are children, we take steps with mama's help. With open arms, she was there to pick us up off the road whenever we fell, no matter if that road was wrong or right that we traveled. Mama, she worked her fingers to the bone because daddy never bothered to take responsibility to raise his own. Double shifts night and day. Through her tears and muscle aches, she always managed to keep a loving smile on her face, even though our coward father made mother, then ran away. Before each meal, Mama taught us to always be thankful, say grace. Mama did the best she could on what she was paid. We didn't always like what she made, but I can say that there was never an empty space on our plates. This scenario some of you saw Mama put through, a common tale from the hoods, a major cause for the evils the young black males resort to. No daddies there to help support mamas, no role models to follow. Street poison, socially enraged, plagued by random violence. A juvenile delinquent with many outstanding warrants, living every day dishonest. Mama not a homeowner, tired of uselessly dealing with bail bondsmen. We turned to the street for our source of guidance, eventually joined the gang, thought of it as our family. An inmate was our fate. Our lives lived behind a gate or a stone wall. Our only escape was through a letter or by phone call. Never looked up to dad because he always left us for bad. For some of you, this is a deja vu, a cycle of a young black male's life that vast majorities of us were victims to. Got older, no more to mama did we listen. Gangbanging, gunslinging, standing on the corner hustling. Weed smoking led to a total lack of discipline. Despite her rearment, we chose the streets to travel in. Our outcome to become a hoodlum. Close the book to never again set foot in the classroom. No time for classmates on the pathway to playing cards and walking the yard with our fellow inmates. No more latest fashions and end to your cell phone carrying. Your new wardrobe shows it's a custom make with your name and number bearing. Your new life of mandatory sentences, surrounded by electric fences, mug shots, fingerprints, living in 5x7s. So don't be surprised or bat your eyes, dropping your jaw, amazed with awe, when you look across the table in the mess hall to see the spit image of you, your father in a numbered suit, in prison with you. And so the saga continues. Thank you.